these people were talking about these things called hip dips. And I had no idea what they are. And apparently it's when like your hip goes in like this. You see it in the photo here?
In a normal anatomical fashion.
Yes. But I don't think this is a thing that guys know about. Because all those videos that I saw were like women saying, look, I'll type it directly into, okay. I'll just type hip dips into YouTube, and he's slow. See, what comes up is like how to get rid of them, all like this stuff made by women and stuff like this. Like, I guess a guy, yeah, but like that wasn't there before. Like, actually, it must have been. It didn't come up last time. But like, it's mostly women saying how to get rid of hip dips and stuff, yeah? And I'm like, what the heck are hip dips? So I looked it up and I was like, oh, it's this part that goes in like that. And I'm just thinking, I love that part on women that goes in like this. You know? I was like, so basically what they want is for that I guess concavedness to kind of go in and for it to just be like round. But I love that part of a woman when it goes in like that, yeah. And I don't know why they would want to get rid of it. Like, I think that is sexy. Like, this is one of those complaints that no man ever said. You know, like I was just wondering what you think about this whole thing. That I just you didn't know it was an issue, clearly.
Like most of these aesthetic things, I think it's all garbage. You should be more concerned about how strong you are and what you can do with your body rather than how your body.
Yeah. The thing is, like this one, to me, this girl is looking nice as hell, man. This girl is looking nice. That is a good thing that it goes in like that, man. It just adds like a extra to the curvature, you know? And I think it's one of those things that women often try to do. Like, they don't want to ask the man's opinion. Hey, guys, no one wants to ask the man's opinion what they think, of course. Like, they don't care.
Because it's about how they feel.
Yeah, exactly. But like, it's like the thigh gap. Like, I mean, this is a thing. We didn't even know about this before they were talking about it. And it's like, okay.
Skinniness, isn't it? Like.
No, because I've seen thick, really, really thick girls with thigh gaps.
I mean, in terms of people wanting to get rid of it, it's been linked to skinniness, but actually it's an anatomical thing where if you've got wide hips, you'll have a space between your thighs. If you have narrow hips, you're not going to have a space between your thighs.
One second.
It's something to do with your weight rather than.
But women need to know, man. They don't need to get rid of this, man. This is sexy. They should, like, you're gonna do all this work to get rid of something that you think is not nice. And all that time you're wasting. You could just ask a few guys and they'll tell you it's nice already, the way it is.
But they don't care about what you think about.
I know they don't care, but like,
no, there's a. They look at themselves. It's like a bloke who wants to have biceps the size of his head, and you just being like, if he just asked a few women how.
No, I think that's different. I think
big biceps that mean that he can't flex his arm properly. They'd probably be like, nah, like, because loads of women don't really like that. Really.
No, man, a lot of guys really believe.
Don't bother with that.
A lot of guys really believe that girls like that.
Saying, like, if you have to do certain exercises to work particular muscles to get rid of like that hip dip or whatever, then, like, you know, let them do it. but they're not doing it.
I'm not stopping them from doing it. I'm telling you, with the guys though, those guys, we've told like other guys have told these guys, like, girls don't like that. Like these guys really think girls like the crazy, enormous muscles that are bigger than your head.
No, I'm pretty sure that blokes who get into bodybuilding and like the amount of commitment you have to get into,
Yeah, okay, if you're on testosterone and you want to be crazy huge and stuff like that, that's different. But there are a lot of guys that just want to be enormous. They don't spend a lot of time like consulting women on these things. So they just assume like, oh yeah, like the girls only want the gigantic guys with the muscles and all that kind of stuff, This is what happens when you don't talk to women. And similarly, this is what happens when you don't talk to men as a woman. Like, you end up wasting your time. Like, I was on Reddit, and there was this woman talking about her, like, basically her booty's kind of big, and you can kind of see it from the front. And she said she used to Photoshop the booty out of her pictures, out of her bikini shots when they could see it from the front. And she said this on Reddit, and then all the guys were replying, why are you photoshopping it? And she showed the before and after. They're like, the first one looks way better. Oh my God, the first one is so sexy, man. Like, you got that booty you can see from the front. Oh my God, like, that's so sexy. And then she's like, oh my God, I had no idea. All this time I've been photoshopping it because I thought it was ugly. And you guys actually like it. Every guy I've talked to likes it better than the Photoshop pictures. It's like, yeah, sometimes you need to consult with the opposite gender. I'm not saying you have to listen to what they say or do what they say, but you should get their opinion sometimes. Isn't that the whole point of the diversity thing?
I mean, I guess so, but like, people's self-esteem issues are not necessarily related to what the opposite gender thinks about their body.
Like, their self-esteem issues. Since when did hip dips become a self-esteem issue?
No, it's not. I'm not talking about that because you've moved on to something else.
Yeah, but like, okay, if it's not a self-esteem issue, then it's a vanity thing. And if it's a vanity thing, you should at least, I'm just saying, at the very least, you should check to see if it will make you more attractive to the people you want to be more attractive to. Because like, yeah, you can say, oh, I don't care what the guys think or whatever, like, but a lot of people that say that do care. A lot of guys say I don't care what the girls think. It's like, yeah, right, man. Of course you do. Of course you care what women think. Like, you want to be attractive to them, and women want to be attractive to guys. Like, all I'm saying is, they're fucking sexy. Hip dips are sexy, and they shouldn't waste their time trying to get rid of what we already like.
But you feel like it's a waste of their time, but they're just working out a different way.
Yeah, but a guy might go, oh yeah, those hip dips are sexy. No guy is gonna go, oh, like, your hips are so nice and round without any hip dips. No guy is gonna say that.
How do you know that? Like,
because
some bloke hasn't said to them, oh, I don't like the way that your hips look.
I'm sure a guy has said that, but he wasn't talking about a sexy girl who's really fit with hip dips. Guarantee.
Maybe someone said it to these women that you're...
No freaking way. And I guarantee you all the women that are looking at these videos, like, didn't even think about hip dips until they saw the video, how to get rid of hip dips. And now they're like, oh shit, I gotta get rid of these hip dips, man. Like, I didn't even know this was a problem, and now it's the biggest problem I have. Hip dip fix workout, 10 minutes. Get wider hips. Like, if you want wider hips, or you want to get rid of it, or you just want them to be rounder or whatever, cool. But don't do it because you think it's more attractive to men. That's all I'm saying.
But you don't know why they're doing it.
That's why I'm saying, if it's because they want to be more attractive, if it's not because they want to be more attractive to men, then fine, go ahead, do it. But if it is, you hear me? Yeah? If it is, then they should consult guys, and they shouldn't do it.
Okay.
Guys are pretty universal in these kind of things.
I don't know about that, Mikey. I think you say that a lot.
I think guys
And
are
I think
way
they're like
more.
human beings
I
as well.
think guys are way more similar to each other than most people think, than people would like to think. And I think girls and guys have way more similarities than differences.
Yeah, of course.
Like we spend so much of our time tearing each other apart over the 10% of things that we differ on.
Yep.
But like we're the same. We're all the same species, same everything. I mean, what we really need is an alien invasion. Then we would see.